Hi.
Hi.
I hope everybody is doing good today.
I hope so too.
Just pop up a banner there so you guys can see what the temperature is doing outside.
Oh,
Let me get this a little bit more towards Miss Sarah here.
oh, thank you.
Let me get to the chat. Let's see who all's in the chat here today.
Ooh, who's here?
We have the Bartmans are in here. They say, hey,
Hi,
first
Barb and
on the
Bob.
chat, Rob and Sarah, did you watch the eclipse? We watched it a little bit on Facebook and YouTube.
Right.
It had no effect up here whatsoever.
None, zero, zip, nada, no.
Nope. Miss Rebecca's in the house.
Hi, Rebecca.
Lynn from Follow Alaska. Mrs. Alone. Miss Alone. Mrs. Alone. I'm sorry. Alone. How's that? Don't hit me. PTL Fabrication.
Nice.
Everybody chit-chatting back and forth. There's Brooke Trout. Good to see you, Brooke Trout.
Hey.
Alone. I asked Alone how she was doing, and she says, hi, Rob. Yes, doing well. Glad to see temps warming up.
Yes,
so are we.
they
It's
are. They're
currently
warm.
47 degrees here. I don't know why I look back there because I got it on there. So it is definitely warming up, and we're starting to get crunchy snow now. Finally,
yes.
It was about 16 degrees this morning when I got up, so it was nice and firm. She went up the back hill and was getting a little B-roll footage for the videos, and I came across a moose.
Yes, you
and
did.
The moose was not even falling through the snow, and she was pretty decent sized.
Oh, thank you.
I should have a way to do a. I'll have some short footage for that here soon too. Let me get rid of that banner on the bottom so we don't have to see that. There we go. That way it's not hiding Sarah on us. And there's Jerry from Butler Family Farm. It says on the cell phone, can't tag. Nope, I understand, Jerry. You're still on the road. You've got a little ways to go yet before you get home from being on the East Coast down there at the Soils event.
Oh, wow.
Everybody's saying hello. And there's Ed from Mountain Mariner. Good to see you in here, Ed. And I believe I said Brooke Trout. If not, hi, Brooke Trout.
You did. I don't know. I don't remember. Right there.
And there's Matt AK. He says, I'm hanging out in Dallas until we leave at like 5 a.m. tomorrow. And there's Lee in Maine saying hi to us and everybody else. Good to see you in here, Lee. Ed says, I see lots of people survive the eclipse, right?
Oh, you're right.
No apocalyptic events going on. CERN didn't blow up. And I don't know if NASA really launched 3 rockets at the eclipse. I don't know what the whole point of that would have been.
That would have been a waste
I think
of
people were
time
just
and
making
money and energy.
I think people were just making stuff up in their mind to get attention is all that was.
It sounded like the Middle Ages to me, the response. I mean, get a grip.
People get paranoid. I mean, it's one thing to be a conspiracy theorist, but when you think that just because it's an eclipse, that the world's going to end, we're not back in the, mid 500, 5,000 BC.
Exactly.
That's just crazy. Let's see. There's Urban Bucket Homestead. Good to see you in here.
Nice name.
Brick Trout says it's an absolutely beautiful 75 degrees right now, putting the birds to bed. Very good.
Oh, perfect.
And there's Lee, Fisherman 506. Good to see you, Lee. Yeah, Lynn says it's 38 out there where she's at.
Oh, that's not that bad. I saw 47 right now.
47. There's Arlene says hi to Rob and Sarah and everyone in the chat.
Hi, Arlene. Is that Arlene?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's Wayne's wife.
Not Wayne's wife.
And there's Kim from AK Dog Mom 3. Says hello, Rob and Sarah and everybody in the chat. And there's Roger from Grizzly Acres Homestead. Good to see you in here, Roger. Said, hey guys, on my way to my place right now. Very good. Hopefully you don't get stuck. You should have went this morning.
Oh, yeah, this morning
when it was frozen.
Although I just walked off to the outhouse.
You didn't fall through?
I did not fall through.
Okay, good.
No.
She goes, we use the outhouse predominantly just for dumping the pee bottle and stuff like that from the composting toilets. And Jerry's saying hi to us again. Hi, Jerry, again. Drive safely, please.
Yes, do.
I know you got probably about another 2 hours of driving left before you and Susan get home. Matt says it's like 80 miserable, humid degrees here in Texas. Yeah, Texas. I don't feel for you, man. I'm over that. I don't ever want to have to see that again unless I have to. Let's just hi to everyone who just joined. Nice. And I got to find my glasses because I need to be able to read. And Can't really polish my eyes.
No, you can't. I have no idea where you put them. Okay, good.
I designed the window over here to hold my camera, my Canon, so I can get photos, and it winds up being a catch-all for my computer stuff because this is where I work a lot right here.
Right. Yep.
So I can chat with Sarah and show her different stuff on the videos as we're editing. And then when I do my final processing, I go upstairs to my studio. But I've got to get stuff out of there and just, I mean, it's not, the house isn't a wreck. It just, that one spot always is a catch.
Yeah, it's a catch-all. We do have a little bit of a mess because we've got red Solo cups all over the windowsill.
Red Solo cups everywhere. Hang on, I'll show you what we got going here.
Oh, it's funny.
Give me a second.
Oh, this is a scream. We just put these little bitty seeds in the little.
We started our garden, our plants. Oh, it's either 4 or 5 days ago, and the little seed pod starter kits that you can buy from Home Depot and Walmart. Like I said, it's been 4 or 5 days, and
there we are.
They're already getting big. This is Black Beauty zucchini, and we have snow peas out, and Brussels sprouts already all sprouting up.
Sprouting big.
To the point where we had to take them out of there because they're hitting the plastic dome for the lids. So it's like, well, we got to get them out, otherwise they're going to bend over and stuff like that. So
it will hurt them.
All the windowsills in the house are going to be lined. We've got about
not even.
We've got almost 200 plants that are going to be going into their solo cups. They're going to be scattered around the house until the barn or the greenhouse is warm enough to put them in.
And it seems some of our windowsills are not full depth. They have a little thing right around the glass of the window that's a little higher than the quote windowsill.
So you can't really get them all the way in.
And you can't really get much there. They're all lined with tin foil.
It
looks pretty silly.
The windows that open, we can get them real tight. It's like
good.
the ones behind us that we can't because they're non-opening windows, and they're kind of, the frames are kind of handmade. So it's kind of a little bit of a pitta. But yeah, the garden, if everything goes right, the garden should be really good this year in the greenhouse. I'm going to have to build a bigger greenhouse. So part of my chores this summer is to build or clear an area where we can actually use for planting and for building a larger greenhouse. This winter, if I have the wood stored up to mill or milled already, I will start building the framing to start building another greenhouse. And we're going to do kind of like what they call a Gothic arch. Is that what it's called?
The pointy one?
Yeah, it's kind of comes to a point and it comes down like this. And you truss the beams to make the shape. You bend them, put little chunks in there, and then you bend the other one. Then when you release it out of the form, it stays put. So that's our goal this summer, is to have everything ready so I can build that over the winter time. And then as soon as spring hits, start putting it on the ground and then get the plastic onto it as well.
Right.
Now let's see what we get going here. There's Matt's garage as well, and everybody's chatting back and forth.
Nice.
Again, if you guys have questions, make sure you give us thumbs up. Are you gonna work today? It's not gonna work today.
Never.
Question marks or just
question
cues,
marks
a bunch of cues or something, just to get our attention. We'll make sure we answer your questions, because last week we had quite a few unanswered things. So I want to make sure I get to everybody here.
Yeah. And I can't see that far.
Let's get back.
I can read it when it's down here.
Yeah.
But I can't read it when it's over there.
And Matt's garage is here. Says hello to Rob and Sarah and everybody in the chat. Lynn says we survived. Yeah. Lee in Maine says eclipse was pretty cool here in Maine. Got pretty dim here in central Maine. I'll be long dead, buried before the next one, right?
Yeah.
Or was that like every 25, 30 years or something like that? I can't remember. I never really paid attention to
when I was little, there was one.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. I was a child. I watched it from outside the barn.
Yeah.
The horse barn.
The big thing when I was growing up was Halley's Comet when that came through.
I
Hogan and I were talking about that earlier because we had Halley's Comet, and like either a week before or a week after, they had that movie Night of the Comet come out.
I don't remember the movie at all. I don't remember where I was for Halley's Comet. I'm sure I saw it. I don't know.
And here's Clint. Good to see you, Clint.
Yep.
Matt AK says, my brother is going to write Sun's Back Apocalyptic's canceled. Apocalypse is canceled for the car. That car for the trip home.
Oh Oh, good.
That's a good one.
That's right.
That's a good one. Clint says, I can't remember how many times I have survived the end of the world. Right.
Yeah.
Y2K, all that.
Y2K was a big deal.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
And as Adam and Phyllis, it's probably Miss Phyllis.
Probably
Still good to see you in here.
Goody.
Everybody's greeting one another. And there's Dusty Bottom Boys. It's hey, Robin, Sarah, and everybody just sitting down and listening and eating dinner. Well, welcome back.
Good plan.
Phyllis is reminding everybody to give thumbs up.
Oh, thank you.
And there's Big Family Expedition. Good to see you in here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Uh-oh, guess what? Aussies are in the house. At least one of them.
Aussies. Oh,
one of them's in there. Hello, onto it. Hopefully you're doing well, and all the work is progressing on the house.
Yeah.
And it's getting nice. And the Bartmans are greeting folks. And there's Railroad Mike's Alaska. Good to see you, Mike. Mike had a nice little video not long ago with me in it. So hopefully you guys can check it out. I'll make sure I share it on the community page if I already didn't. Make sure you check that out. As when I was coming back from town, he came up and interviewed me a little bit.
Oh, that was a good one, too.
Yes, it was. He did a great job, aside from the train making all that dang noise.
Oh, well.
I don't know what's with that train, man.
We love the train.
And there's Backyard Trucker. Good to see you in here. I seen him over with Jerry and Susan earlier about the family farms.
Nice.
And he says, Big Family Expedition says, just got the thumb. Everybody's greeting everybody. And Lynn says, if we survived Y2K, we could survive anything, right?
Yeah.
Ed says, Apocalypse Later, the movie coming soon. Did a theater near you? No theaters near me.
There are no theaters near
us. You better just go straight to Amazon Prime.
Woo!
And Alone saying hello to Alaska Cut the Cord. Thanks for the reminder for the thumbs up. Yes, definitely. I think Zeus is at the door.
I hear his little paws.
And there's Miss Melody and Ryan. Good to see you both. And I have something coming from them, and I'll not tell you until it gets here. You guys can be shocked at that. It's cool. Melody and Ryan have that amazing island there in Canada. So you definitely need to check them out. Wait a minute here. Where's Ashley? Where's my moderator that can outbeat me using his thumbs on his phone, and I'm on a computer posting links? Ashley!
You probably taught him too much, and now he's got 16 other things, and he's slowing down because he's got so much in his brain. Oh, hush, nobody asked you.
And there's JD from SC. Good to see you guys in here. How are you doing? Bartman's greeting everybody, and everybody's greeting the Bartmans. And PTL says the eclipse went through Erie, Pennsylvania today. Traffic was horrible. I lived 3 hours southeast, missed it. Flat Earth has calmed down now.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yes.
My glasses are wonky on my face. Matt says we were only 3 miles from the center of the eclipse here. Wow. It was pretty cool.
I bet it was. The film part that we watched was really quite
excellent. I think where we watched it was somewhere in Illinois or something like that, somewhere close to the Northeast, not Illinois. It might have been in Pennsylvania that we were watching.
I don't know.
I can't remember, but it was pretty cool to watch.
It was quite.
They were just a little over the top on the broadcast because it was a news broadcast. And I'm like, oh my. It's not like it's never been seen before, and we're all gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know. Big Family Expedition says we have over 2 men of our totality here, and traffic was crazy here too. Yeah, it's been crazy all over the country, anywhere that was near the event.
We don't have much of a traffic problem here.
Nope. But funny thing is I was standing out on the porch the other night with Mr. Wilson.
Oh, that was so weird. Yeah.
Parks Highway is about 4 to 5 miles west of us. But you have to go over the Susitna and over two small foothills areas. So we don't usually hear anything, but we could hear a truck's Jake brake coming over the hills over there.
Yep, we did.
We're out there sitting there talking. I'm like, what is that? No, he was just like, he wants his mini. And we're like, what is that noise? And I'm like, that sounds like a Jake brake on an 18-wheeler.
Do you want to go on the front porch?
No. Inside voice.
Oh, that's not the inside voice.
No, it's not.
No, sirree, dog.
Alone says 200 wowzers. Yeah, we got a lot of plants. I got a lot of tomato plants.
Oh, we went crazy on tomatoes this year.
Because I like to can my own tomatoes so I can make my own sauce.
Zeus? Whoa.
Outside. Go outside. Thank you. Boy, he was pushy. He shoved the door out of your hand. He kicked the door right out of Sarah's hand trying to get on the front porch. I just watched him because that one bag's out there.
Yes, I almost fell on my face.
But yeah, we wanted to have surplus of certain things, so we know we have plenty of them. I got maybe about a dozen butternut squashes going, and those I actually will can most of that as soup or freeze it as soup because I puree it up.
Beautiful soup.
And then when I get ready to make a soup out of it, I'll put it in a pot and I'll put maybe 2 or 3 cups of heavy whipping cream in there, a little bit of salt and pepper and things like that. And it comes out amazing.
I made a butternut squash lasagna once.
Yes, you did.
And it was really good. We could make a few of those and freeze them, and then we'd have something if you remember to take it out of the freezer in the time.
And there's MP. How are you doing, MP? Just hi, Sarah and Rob and everyone watching.
Hi, MP.
Yeah, I know it's pretty late over there, so if you drop out, I understand.
Absolutely.
Alone says, I agree. Those beautiful greenhouses. Those are beautiful greenhouses. Yep.
Very pretty.
It says, Matt, you were near the
Eclipse Center. Cute.
I seen a funny one earlier on Facebook. Somebody had wrecked in a Mitsubishi Eclipse, and it was I came out now, man. I just had a brain fart on what they said. It was something funny about the eclipse.
Yes.
A total eclipse instead of the totality eclipse. It was a total eclipse.
Cute.
And the car was pretty banged up.
Yeah.
Liam Main says, that's a cute sweater, Sarah. I like V-necks. Yeah.
Yep. It's a gray blue, which is an easy color to live with.
Yep. Clint says,
thank you.
If you moved to Texas, you wouldn't really need a greenhouse.
Well,
no, that's true, but I'm not going to Texas. I like Alaska.
I lived in Beaumont for a while, and boy, was that hot and smelly. Smelled like an oil field, which of course it was. And I lived in El Paso, which was dry and hot.
Yep. And there's Miss Monica. How are you doing, Monica? Says, hello, Monica. Sarah and Rob. I hope you're doing good tonight, Monica.
Yes, we hope so.
And there's Marketplace Boutique. Good to see you in here.
Ah, nice.
Everybody's chatting back and forth. Monica says hi to all you beautiful people.
Hi.
Everybody's chit-chatting back and forth. Onto it, Ozzy's laughing at Clint. And Kim from AK Dog Mom says, here in Western Pennsylvania, we had a 97% totality. Traffic in the area was crazy.
Oh, I bet.
I want to know how all these people got off work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When I was working, I just couldn't go. I'm going to go watch the eclipse and just disappear for hours. I don't know. It's weird. It's just hi to Clint, Robert, and Backyard Trucker. Alone's going to be right back. She's probably already back by now. It's been a few minutes. I'm behind by about 10 minutes. Everybody's greeting Marketplace and Monica. And onto it, Ozzy. And I'm just skipping everybody chatting back and forth because I want to make sure I can try to keep up on the comments. So like I said, if you have a comment, make sure you give me thumbs up and stuff like that. And we'll make sure we get it. Ed's saying hello to Onto It Ozzy by putting the hello and the Aussie flag on there.
Yay.
And there's Hogan. Good to see you, brother.
Hi, John.
Fancy seeing you here. And it's not like I haven't talked to you in forever.
Oh, dear.
Everybody's greeting one another. I don't know where Ashley is, Brooke Trout.
I don't either.
Hang on.
What?
I'm going to bust his chops real quick.
He's so fun. Extremely talented. Kind of artsy. Suits me to a T.
Send him a text.
Yeah.
He's probably driving somewhere. And
he may indeed
I really don't expect Ashley to pop on here because he's probably trying to check out a lot of stuff while he's here in Alaska. So, and I can't really blame him because when we came up here to visit, it was
my gosh. We just stood around with our mouths open.
Yep, constantly pulling our jaws up.
And it was the last weekend in May, or what? Last week in May.
Last week in May, first week of June.
Oh, I thought it was the most beautiful week of the year, and it was.
Yep. And there's Ruby from Rushing Wind Mountain. Yes, it was very beautiful that week that we were here.
Perfect.
Everybody's greeting one another. And onto it, Ozzy says, house is slowly being repaired. Yeah, it's never easy especially when you're dealing with an insurance company.
Yes.
Ask Hogan, he's dealing with that. And if it was me, I would have lost my temper already. He's a better man than me. I mean, it's been almost 2 years since Ian hit.
Wow.
Still dealing with that
he's
one.
still dealing with it. That's quite wild.
Yeah, Monica, Ashley is having a lifetime of fun in Alaska. Yes, he is.
He's really enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's perfect for him. He's well suited to the area.
Monica says, have I missed anyone? Big hello.
Nice.
Everybody's greeting one another still. And Victoria Moore says, hi, Vicky from Oregon, an hour north of the Bend. I subscribed to several of your channels, been listening to all your lives a while. Well, thank you, Vicky. I think I've seen you comment on some of the videos. We appreciate you being here. I'm sure the other YouTubers on our chat
do as well,
that we also enjoy watching will enjoy your support as well. Monica saying hi to Ruby. And Elise says, oh, dog smile. I hear Zeus talking. Oh, yeah. He likes his talking.
He's sassy.
It was funny when
his grammar's bad though.
When Ashley came up, he was all over Ashley for 5 minutes. He's like, oh, I'm over it. He's a good guy. I like him. He went and laid down.
Yep. And he behaved fairly well.
Ashley's in Girdwood.
Oh my. Okay. Is that one of the little places we wanted to go with the antique shop?
I think that's going out towards Glen Allen, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't really know the locales of places up here yet. Let's see. Onto it says, nearly missed it again as our time just changed back for winter. I wish they'd really do away with that stupid daylight savings time.
It would be so much easier. It would be so much easier for everybody.
Yeah. Jerry and Susan stopped to get gas. Yeah, that's a long drive, Jerry. What is it, a 12-hour drive to get home?
Boy, that's a long time.
Ashley was up here, Urban Bucket. He was up here for an overnight. He stayed in the cabin. And he had a good time. And we ran around up here for a little while and hung around. He had a lot of good food and had a lot of good conversations.
Yep.
You know, Ashley's he's a great person.
Yep.
We really enjoy his company.
Very good.
And the apartments say hi to Ed. And he says, your place is awesome. Yes, Ed's place is amazing.
His is absolutely stunning.
And there's Ira. Good to see Ira. Says, hello, PB, Sarah, and y'all. A bit late, so happy to join. Not a problem, my friend.
Not a problem at all. Better late than never.
And I'll reach out to you here soon, Ira, because Mom should be closing on the house down there in your area here in the next week or so. Let's see, Fishman 50. Oh no, Jerry says it's 74 miles to go. Yep. Monica says hi to Lee at Urban Bucket. Nice to see you all. And Ed says, the Bartmans, I'll be home in 2 days, maybe 3. Yeah. Very good, Ed. Good. Hopefully you still have some snow. You will. We still got 2 feet on the ground, a little over 2 feet.
Yeah. Pretty hard.
Yeah, it's getting pretty crunchy now. And you're probably crunchier than we are because you're higher elevation. And fellow Alaska Lynn says nothing beats homemade salsa. Yep. Nope. I haven't had good homemade salsa in a while. I need to make some. Urban Bucket Homestead's laughing.
Good.
Ira says hello to Alone. Loved your last video. Yes.
Oh,
so did we.
Excellent.
We love all of her videos.
We do. We do.
Adam and Phyllis' last video was really good as well. Lee says, yay, traffic was nuts here. Or I'm pulling an Adam tonight. I'm putting words in there. Says, yeah, traffic was nuts here. So glad I watched from my deck. Yep, right. Best way to do it. Do it from home. Perfectly safe. Everybody's greeting one another. Jerry says, okay, we'll be back on the road in a few. Not a problem, Jerry. Good. Ed was in Alone's last video twice. Oh, when she was showing down by the water. Oh, nice. That's probably what he's talking about. I'm not sure. I don't know. Either that or it was when Bigfoot went by. Everybody's talking there, buddy. Monica's saying have a safe trip. Alone says she's back. Yay. Welcome back. Monica says hi to Alone and to Lynn. Onto it says to me, says, I'm a tomato person too. I processed over 50 kilograms of tomatoes last week. Nice.
Good for you.
Very good. Yeah, I like my tomatoes. I've got 1 can left from last year, and I'm kind of holding off opening it up.
Right.
I know I've got to sooner or later, but
Yeah.
I don't want to right yet because
We had so few last year.
yeah.
But it makes sense to open it before this new crop is ready to go.
Yeah, I did a lot of
It just makes sense to me.
a lot of beefsteaks this year.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love
did some more
those.
San Mateos and some sweeties.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know beefsteaks aren't really what you want to use for canning and stuff, but
no, but they're wonderful.
the way I process them, I can use them for canning.
Just eat them for lunch. Yum.
Yeah, and when we have salad material, we do eat a lot of salad.
Oh, we do eat, yeah. Mm-hmm. We should.
What is that line going through there?
I don't see it.
It's something on the screen. No, it's not.
I do see it. Yep.
Oh, it's a light coming through.
It's light coming through the window.
Yep. Urban Bucket says that reminds me of the first time I got into Planet Zucchinis at Planet 29.
Oh my!
I like zucchinis.
I love zucchini.
I always have.
We'll
roast it. We'll boil it.
We'll
I'll
eat it.
make zucchini bread. I'll make chocolate zucchini cake.
Yes.
I'll make soup out of it. There's a lot I can do with zucchini.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if I can get it to grow like it did when I was a kid, because everything you buy at the store nowadays is like this long. When I was a kid, it was, as long as my arm, and about that big around. The stuff we buy at the store, they try to grow them way too fast. And to me, it just doesn't, it's not as good.
They're not.
That's my opinion.
They're not tough. I never had a big one. They're not tough and hard.
No.
And dry.
We never had a problem with them.
Okay. Well, shows what I know.
And it's sourdough. How you doing, Alaskan sourdough? This is just pulled in. Almost missed my Monday evening show.
Glad you made it.
Yeah, we are definitely glad you made it. Mike says, my phone was acting up and I'm not sure if my hello showed up. So hello, gang Mudgeon, and all in the chat. Mike. I'm mostly just listening right now. My back is on fire. Did too much wood cutting. Yeah, that'll do it.
It's easy to have happen.
Yep. Lois telling Ira that she is glad that they enjoyed it. How is Mom, Ira?
Yeah.
Everybody's greeting Mike. And the barman says zucchinis are awesome. You get your money's worth. That is for sure. Mm-hmm. Mike says, speaking of outhouses, I really wish I had a working one right now. You still having problems, Mike?
What, tummy ache?
No, he was having problems with his
system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his physical system.
No, his house system.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Clint says, every time I pass El Paso, I think of Marty Robbins. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Living Alaska. Yep. Hey, Living Alaska. Good to see you in here. It says, good evening, Alaskans and everyone. Yeah. I hope you guys are doing good down there in the Kenai. And there's Arlen from AFJ the Third. Good evening, Robin, sir. I hope you both are well. We are doing very well. Oh, look who showed up. On the road to Seward. Eyes on the road, just checking in. Had a great time at Robin, Sarah. Thanks for everything. Catch the replay. Ashley, just drive safe.
Yes, do. Please.
We don't want you coming up here and driving around and having a problem. Just pay attention to the road. Eyes forward. You can listen if you want, but just pay attention to the road.
Right. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yep.
It was so great. It was
a blast having you up here, my friend.
Absolutely.
Everybody's greeting one another. And Alone says to Ed, you have probably made the most guest appearances in my videos so far. More than Sasquatch even.
Great.
Railroad Mike's Alaska says hello to Rushing Wind. And onto it, Ozzy says, hi Ed, didn't see that till then. What's he barking at?
He probably wants to come in.
Look out, see what he's looking at first before you open the door. Okay, I'll let him in. Richmond 506 is saying hello to the Butlers. And PTL says, Rob, how are you feeling after your sled crash? I'm fine. I didn't hurt anything. No. No, give him a ninny. He hasn't had the ninny yet. You want your ninny? Go get your ninny. Come here. Zeus. Hey. He doesn't make his guest appearance today. Zeus. Being ignored. He knows she's going to get the ninny with the peanut butter in it, so I'm chopped liver right now. But no, I was fine after the crash. I was half expecting it. I was just hoping it would happen in that area and not a little further up the hill, because you got about that much edge from the trail, and then it goes down about 60 feet. So I would just keep my fingers crossed. I mean, even if I would have went over, it would have been kind of a softer landing into a tree.
It was pretty soft snow at the time.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not soft snow at all. But no, I'm actually in pretty good physical shape that if I get banged around a little bit, it doesn't hurt too bad.
There you go.
Let's see. Follow Alaska. Lynn is saying to Ashley, glad you're having fun. Definitely, we're glad he is too. Ed says to Mike, your outhouse is in Flushing? And Clint says to PTL, I was about to ask the same question. Monica says says, I'm great, Reverend Mike. Thanks for asking. And there's Madhunanda. Good to see you in here. Hopefully you guys are doing well down in California. And the barman say, hey, Reverend Mike's Alaska. I thought you were Adam and Phyllis special guest last night.
No.
They had a special guest last night?
Last night? I don't know.
Don't think so. Unless they're doing things that I didn't know about and I didn't see. I think they might be thinking the other night when they actually had Mr. Wilson over there, which is not Railroad Mike.
Railroad Mike.
And Iris says, used to grow lots of butternuts and blue. I need to find some blue Hubbards. I haven't had blue Hubbard since I was a kid. I keep telling Sarah I want blue Hubbard, and I got to find some seeds somewhere. Blue Hubbards are amazing. I know when I was a kid, they were huge. I know last time I seen them at the store, I was in Ohio visiting friends, and their idea of blue Hubbards were this big. When I was growing up, blue Hubbards were like this. They were ginormous. Wow. Blue Hubbards while living in Central New York.
Central New York, yeah. We've
One year it snowed so heavy in October, I couldn't find any of them until April.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does take them a while to mature, though. I know that. Living Alaska says,
and it does snow in upstate New York.
Yep. Living Alaska says, the family wanted to say thanks for all the support. The three of my girls branched off to their own channels with the goofy animals. I apologize if you all have been getting their alerts. I'm not worried about it.
No, how cute.
I don't think I got notifications on separate channels, though. I just go to the main Living Alaska one. That's the only one I've seen pop up. If they have other ones, let me know so I can make sure I check them out.
Absolutely.
Drop me a link on Facebook where we were chatting the other day there at Living Alaska. Yes, I realized that after along that Girdwood is south of Alaska. That's going down towards Seward. It's going down towards Seward.
Oh, it's not where I thought it was at all.
Living Alaska does the time change help anyone here in Alaska?
No.
It doesn't help me anything.
It's still as irritating as it is everywhere else.
Right. And Lynn says, I was told Alaska got rid of the daylight savings, yet we still do it. Makes no sense. What was that whistle?
Nothing.
I just heard a whistle.
No,
I heard a whistle.
It was me.
Was it? Okay. No, it was like that. Was you?
Yes.
Okay. Say, don't make you have to run out the door, chase somebody away. Urban Buck says, Zeus reminds me of my old Malamute and the way he just talks. Oh, yeah. He can get really vocal.
He does.
Especially when he wants something. It's funny. What's funny is when he has something in his mouth. He's trying to tell us what he wants, and you can't understand him because his mouth's full. And Clint says, I think this is the last year of daylight savings. Not sure, but read it somewhere. Yeah, I don't buy it because they'll do what they want.
It would be good if we didn't have to deal with the change. I don't care which way it goes. As long as it doesn't change, I'm happy.
Right.
Be late for work. I was always late for church once and early for church once because it changed on Saturday night. And I never knew what was going on.
Let's see. Ed says time change only helps some people be late to work once a year. The same people never early when the time switches back, right? That's for sure. Let's see. Mike says to Ed, no, I don't have one right now. My septic is completely full and my road is impassable for the big trucks until May, unfortunately. So guess what I'm doing this summer? Ooh, that's not fun. Digging outhouse.
Digging and digging and working on stuff.
Everybody's greeting one another and chatting back and forth. That's good. And see, onto it says, I'm on the laptop and I still can't drive, so
there you go.
My slower responses. You shouldn't be trying to type and drive in the first place there onto it.
Be careful.
Well, it says we're too kind to Rob and Sarah. No, we're just how we are.
A little loopy.
Well, I gotta be careful here. Where was I? Oh yeah.
Yeah, what are you,
Mike? What are you doing until summer? Right? Honey buckets. It was Mike is laughing at the Martin.
Not a happy wife.
Let's see. Iris says, "Congrats to your mom about Fitzgerald. We are known for our wild chicken festival here. March in honor of wild chickens in town."
Great.
What's the population of town, Ira?
Yeah.
I don't think it's very high. It says I was 2 miles away waving from the bow off my vessel. I bet, Ed.
Cute.
Alone says, did you
see me waving back?
No. Weird.
Aw,
and there's Tiffany from Canadian Family Life. Good to see you, Tiffany. And Ed's laughing it alone.
Yeah.
Iris says, I love growing the chicory purple heirloom tomatoes. The Cherokee, not chicory. The Cherokee purple heirlooms. Yeah, that's on my hit list to buy some of those seeds for next year. I do like them. Oh my God, they're a beautiful color and they taste amazing. We were supposed to order a lot of our seeds this winter, and we got too wrapped up in doing too much other stuff. So I didn't order a lot of stuff that we had, and we have a lot of seeds we need to chew through first.
We do, and these are coming up just beautifully.
Yeah. It is what is about 4 dozen plants on the windowsills right now in the sun. So we've got quite a few going, like I said, and we still have quite a few left in the trays that are still sprouting a little bit.
And we thank Nancy for leaving all her solo cups. They're on their like 4th or 5th labeling.
Right. And then probably the next day or so, we'll transfer all the tomatoes over and stuff like that. But next year, like how you have the windowsills here, I'm going to build little shelves that'll kind of go in there and stay. That way we can put tomatoes up higher.
Yeah.
So we can do 2 layers, and I'll probably make them a little wider so it's a little easier.
Yeah, because these ones are that high and low. And nothing fits.
So we'll try to make it so we can fit more in the windows. We don't mind having them in the windows.
It doesn't take long to get them ready to go out.
It's just waiting for the outside to be ready for the
outside for them ready to go out. Yeah.
Hey, there's Scott with Rambling with the Brooms. Good to see you in here, Scott. Hopefully you're doing good, my friend. I don't know if you saw my response on Facebook earlier. And Scott is dropping links. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And Mike says to thank you, Ed. We're going to family members' houses. Okay, we don't need to talk about. Potty.
Yeah,
we're not allowed to cut the cord. We don't do potty talk here.
TMI, Mike. Pretty cute. Oh dear.
Alone in remote Alaska. I never know which vessel is yours.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would point it out on the videos. I assume it was the first one I started panning. Whoa,
Zuby. Whoa, Zuby.
What are you doing?
He's catching in the wires.
He's pulling on the cord. He's pulling on it. Go lay down.
What was he thinking?
Yeah. Right there. What are you doing? You don't pull on cords.
Did he jerk on it?
No, he actually had the plug.
Oh,
what are you doing? You're being silly tonight. Oh, come here. Come here. Are you saying sorry?
Yes, he's sorry, Daddy.
No, you don't pull on cords. You never chew on cords.
No. But you guys are not paying attention to
You get plenty of attention. You just had peanut butter.
Yeah. Lots of it.
Sorry about that, guys. You guys almost went for a ride. Anyways, where were we? Scott's dropping links.
Before we were so rudely interrupted by a wild dog.
Ira says, I love zucchini, even love frying the male squash blossoms on the top. Ooh, I never tried that.
Yeah.
I might have to try that.
Mm-hmm.
Because the zucchini blossoms get pretty good size.
Yes,
I'll have to talk to you about that, Ira.
First year we were here, I grew yellow squash, and
Son ate them.
Something ate them. I went out, and it was not big, but it was big enough to eat.
That was in the little greenhouse that was on the
greenhouse,
ground,
right.
and it did have pests in it.
Somebody.
Aside from me and Sarah.
But you couldn't even see where it had been. It was so gone.
Yeah. They like devoured it.
They laid
overnight.
every nibble, the little ones to the real sized ones that I went out for one for dinner.
Yep. Everybody's chatting back and forth. Living Alaska says you just subbed to Canada. That's probably Tiffany, Canadian Family Life.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's greeting everybody coming in. Don't you come over here being Pitta.
You be a good boy. Come right here.
The look we're getting from him right now is pretty funny.
No.
No. Maybe he does need to go out now.
Maybe he does.
That doesn't give you the right to chew on the cords.
Right. No cord chew. Let's go out.
Crazy dog. And there's Lee with a question. Says, maybe I missed it, but do you guys grow different kinds of squash? This year we just have the zucchinis and butternut going. I could not find my seeds for the acorns, and I have not been able to track down blue Hubbards.
Yeah, zucchini, butternut, and yellow.
Yeah, the summer squash.
Summer squash are all we have.
But I don't think I got any summer squash into the pots. If I didn't, I need to get some in there.
Little yellow ones. Yeah.
I
don't think they're into the solo cups yet.
No, I don't think I got them planted. I don't think I got the seed started. I'll have to look into it because we do like those too.
Mm-hmm.
No, we do like a lot of squash, Lee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mother Nanda is saying hello to everybody.
Hello.
And Ed says, I've been on buoy number 1 in Valdez.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one closest to Valdez and BCT dog. Okay. Thank you, Scott, for dropping links. I really do appreciate that. The Mr. Quick Draw McGraw is driving down to Girdwood right now. Mike says, thanks for dropping links, rambling with the Brahms. Yes, we appreciate that. Iris says, Mom is doing well.
Oh, good.
Has some dementia, but I am blessed she is with me. Yes, you
indeed.
Yes. It's not an easy one. My dad has that as well. And
my mother did.
He's coping with the medication. Saying thanks to Scott. Living Alaska says we're thawing fast. Quicksand is starting to ooze up, and vehicles are sinking.
Oh yeah.
You guys, most of your snow gone down there, Scott? Malone says, okay, thanks for clarifying. To Ed.
Yes.
Mike says the Bartman is no kidding. Just it could be worse. Yes, it could be. And the Bartman say to hi to Scott, Canadian Family Life, and good to see you.
Yeah.
Lynn is saying thumbs up to everybody.
Oh.
Appreciate that. Mike says, Rob and Sarah, I'd like to do a summer video with y'all on the hurricane turn. That would be super cool. Yep. You know how to get in touch.
That would be good.
You know how to get in touch with us.
Yep.
And I'm going to get in touch with you here sometime soon, Mike. I want to ask a couple questions. We're saying hi to one another. Hey, John, give him an M&M. No, because then he'll be sitting there. More. Yeah. More. You created a monster, Hogan.
Well, I helped.
Yeah, both of us.
Yes, we're bad. He likes them. He does not like black jelly beans very much.
That dog's going to be diabetic.
Yeah, I know these things are not good for him, but we share everything.
He's got big eyes.
Yeah, he's big, sweet, sad eyes.
People start dilating bigger and bigger. It turns into the Disney dogs, and she's just like, "Oh, look at me, so cute." Oh, yeah.
You're right. Boy 3. It's in the south near the outlet.
Yep, near the outlet, the Low River. And see, Scott's dropping links. Everybody's talking back and forth. Lee says, yes, we want to see Zeus. Remember, you have a bunch of dog lovers here. Oh, I know. I know.
Well, he's outdoors right this minute.
Lynn says, agreed to Lynn or to Lee. And Rebecca says, I'm here. We know, Rebecca.
Oh,
I'm glad you
good.
are. And I'm
Thank
sure you're
you
probably
for
knitting
being
knowing
here.
you.
Yeah,
You've got that little
probably.
hand loom going crazy over there.
Zoom, zoom.
That was fun watching you with Adam and Phyllis the other day.
Yes, that was fun.
Scott's dropping links. It looks like it is for Ruby from Rushing Wind Mountain.
Excellent.
And Lynn is thanking Scott for dropping links.
Very good.
Let's see. Excuse me. I had a little bit of tickle in my throat there for a second. And Urban Bucket says, Lee, you are so right. Yep. I'm skipping over everybody chatting back and forth and saying hi to one another. And if I miss you when you come in and I don't say hi to you, make sure you make yourself known.
Yeah.
And I will make sure I say hi to you, or we will. Anybody saying hi to Scott and Tiffany. And Living Alaska says they were posting on Living Alaska about 6 shorts a day. Okay, I did see some of the shorts. That's the family down in the Kenai that I was watching the other day when they were working on the pens for the animals. And you can hear all the little piggies screaming and the turkeys going crazy.
Yes. Yes. I've had 2 kinds of piggies. I've had sweet little piggies.
Are you calling me a piggy?
No.
Okay.
Not you, you're not a piggy. And then the next time I had piggies, they were mean. Oh, I didn't like them at all. But still, when they were butchered, I had to go to town and go away. It was not my cup of tea.
No. Liam Main says, I've never heard of Blue Hubbards. They're a big squash.
I wasn't familiar with them, and I still wouldn't know one if I saw one.
Onto it says me either. I don't know what the me either's for, but it's okay. It might be for the Blue Hubbards. It might be for something else.
For the Blue Hubbards, yeah, who knows? Yeah, I don't know. They're not something I know about.
Yeah. Scott's dropping links for Butler Family Farm.
Thank you, Scott.
And Scott's waving and giving thumbs up. Thanks, Scott.
Oh, sweet.
And it says, don't be a bum, stroke their thumb. Don't use the other word, because last time you used that word, you got in trouble.
Ooh.
Monica says she's going to be right back. Lynch says, I agree with Sarah. Just stop the madness with the clocks. LOL.
Yes.
Right?
Just leave them alone. I don't care where you leave them. Just leave them.
Sarah got to look for me. Oh, when we do that, there's a lot of times, like, he's at the door again. Our friend Mac that owns the cabin down the trail, for his first time he came up to the house, when he was looking at the property, me and Sarah, we play a lot, and we, vocalize and give each other a hard time just to play. And he's like, oh my God, I gotta go. I'm like, no, dude, this is us just joking around. We pick on each other and tease each other on a regular basis. Hi, Zeus. Hey, your public want to see you. Come here. Your fans want to say hi. See, they're over here. Look, over here. Say hi.
This little nose.
Yeah, but he likes to box, so I got to be careful.
Yeah, he will.
He will throw down with me. He will throw down with me.
He will bonk you in the nose. He's very, very gentle. Oh, I said he's very gentle with me. He leaps and pokes me.
Come here. Zeus.
You're good.
All right, Sarah, give the audience attention for a minute. We rough them up a minute.
So much for liking dogs. To all our dog fans, our sincere apologies. Whoa! He's going to knock the table over. He's a wild dog. When I first got him, the guy who had him was in foster care. Look out! I can't wait for summer for him to play outdoors. He needs cows. We can't have cows up here. There's not enough flat land for them. Yeah. Oh, I wish you could see. He's being quite good for less than 30 seconds so far. Okay.
Sorry about that. You get a crazy dog.
Yeah, I knew it when I got him. He was a crazy dog. I got him anyway.
Madhu is saying, please like everyone. We appreciate that, Madhu.
Yes, thank you.
Brianna, Living Alaska. I think you're new. Oh, from Living Alaska.
From
Okay.
Living Alaska. Living Alaska we know about.
Yeah.
Hi, Brianna.
Now, I don't know everybody's names yet. Are you one of the kiddos or are you the other half? And Iris says, I think around 10,000 here. I live out of town in the country. 10,000? In the map, it didn't look like it was that big.
Right.
Where are they all hiding?
My hometown was that big long enough. That gives, in upstate New York, it gives a city rating. And you still get it, even if it's...
Not you. I'm talking to Mike. He said the bad word. Time out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. So once you get the city rating of having 10,000 inhabitants, you will become a city in upstate New York. At the time that my town was that big. But now it's much smaller, but it still keeps its city rating.
Yep.
And it's the county seat.
Yep. Living Alaska, Rambling with the Brums is also Scott. That's why you can see Scott pop around in there that much. And Rebecca touched by Yarn saying hi to Ruby.
Nice.
And the Bartman say 45 watching, 31 thumbs up.
Oh,
well, what the heck?
Love us.
Come on, guys.
Silliness. Absolute silliness.
Follow last is the railroad Mike. No. My bad. I just thumbed up.
Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, dear.
Mike is laughing at Lynn at Follow Alaska. It says he's jealous of you two talking on the computer instead of, and that's what it is. If we're having not a heated conversation, but an excited conversation about something, because we get animated. When we're talking about things, and, and he starts going cuckoo.
Oh, he does.
He's like, well, you guys are playing with each other here. I want to get in on this.
Right.
And he just goes nuts.
He does. He's a playful dog.
Yep.
And we don't have cows, so
nope.
He has nothing to do, especially in winter.
Nope.
He just runs.
And see, onto it says, question, can you just clamp a large plank of wood on your window?
So
it's double. I could, but I don't want to damage the windowsills. I could put I don't have enough C-clamps as the issue.
Yeah, that's another issue.
I don't have enough C-clamps for that.
We didn't plan ahead for that. We could certainly think about it next year.
Yeah. No, probably might do that something like that. Thank you for that suggestion onto it.
There'd be two. It's hard.
I can't do it there.
Can't do it over the little
two windows that I can do it on.
Next year we might be able to, because we're going to have an outdoor kitchen.
Yes, that's true.
We can't do it behind the kitchen sink because the faucet.
The faucet's right there. You'll see the video should be out later this week of messing with all this stuff. So and prepping the greenhouse.
We could do it in the bathroom. We've got a wider windows. We'll have a wider.
Put some on the shelf right now. No, I don't want to put over the stuff there.
No.
But thank you for
that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Very good.
Let's see. Lynn says, if I can click the button, Zeus was demanding to be the star of the show. Yeah, he does get that
jealous.
Way. He's laying down now, so we're not going to say his name.
No.
And there's the other Aussie, onto it Aussie, or sorry, Bron.
Hi, Bron.
I was looking up here and I saw onto it, and then I'm looking at Bron's name. Hi, Bron.
Yes.
It's good to see you.
Absolutely.
This is hello, Rob and Sarah. And Lee says, Zeus is giving kisses. Yeah.
Yes.
The thing is sometimes when he kisses, he pulls my beard. That's why it's out of whack right now. Because when I was on the floor, he was playing earlier before the live. He was chewing on my face.
He's a silly boy.
And Hogan says, Starlink has done several updates. Have you noticed any difference in the internet speed? I haven't really tested the internet speed recently, John.
I haven't paid any attention to it.
Send me a text tomorrow and remind me, and I will. Yep. It says, good idea to onto it. Bron is saying hi to everybody. Clinton says, Zeus demands his attention. Yes, he does.
He is demanding.
Onto it says, good day to Bron.
Nice.
Bron is thanking Scott. He's probably dropped the link. Yes, he did. Back here, Truck says, hope everyone is having a good night. And we hope so as well.
Me too.
Rushing Wind is greeting a bunch of folks. Scott's dropping links. Back here, Truck is thanking Scott for dropping All right. Says thanks for rambling with the Brums. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. For dropping links. Living in Alaska. Can I embarrass Bree and say happy 15th birthday? It was yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Yes. Happy birthday.
Now, Scott, you have what? 3 girls down there? Pretty sure you have 3. The department say, how about spaghetti squash?
Yeah, I
Rob?
like
We
spaghetti
do
squash.
like
And
that.
I use it with a cheese sauce in particular, and also a spaghetti sauce.
She can cook no matter how much she says she can't.
I don't like to.
That's why I do all the cooking. But yeah, no, I did not plant any this year. I don't think I have seeds for it.
I don't think we have seeds.
I need, like I said, I need to
year.
get online and order a small seed vault and have it ready so I can have a lot of seeds on the side. Then make sure they're all heirloom so I can make sure I start saving my own seeds.
Yeah, that's a really good way to do it.
Yep. Living in Alaska says about half. Okay.
Mhm.
Scott says no snow grass. No snow, grass is going green. Wow.
I had 2. I had 1 blade coming up from the sidewalk at the cabin,
and one of your
and
irises.
one of the little fluffy things, and my iris.
And she got an iris that's turning green too.
It's turning green. There's a shoot. I've got quite a few of those. They're spreading, and thanks to Nancy very much for putting them in. And I'm gonna spread them out. I'm gonna bring some over to this house.
Yep.
Put them. There's some down by the outhouse that are doing very well and spreading into the grass.
Yep.
So I'll pull those ones. I'll dig the ones out of the grass and move them to somewhere where they're safer and can flourish a little more.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing more beautification of the yards and in between all the buildings is probably this year.
Yeah. Last year I let everything just grow wild all year so I could see it all season. And now I know what's there and I know how big it gets at its biggest. Some of it's way too big. The ferns, oh my goodness.
We love the fireweed, but there's places
but
on the property we're going to get rid of the fireweed so we can do other things.
Other things, yeah.
So, PTL says, in my life, I could have used
the place.
Says I could have used snowshoes a few times. Rob, you were post hauling pretty deep while hooking the winch up. I felt your knees precariously.
Yeah.
And I thought about it after I got back down there and I was walking back up the hill. I'm like, I should have brought the snowshoes. The thing is most of the snow up to the point where I got back where the machine was pretty solid. I wasn't punching through. It was just that area where it's already been weakened because I've been riding the machine. And the snow is quite deep there still. You can ask Ashley when he's around. He was with me and he saw how deep the machine was actually buried. It was quite deep. We went up that way yesterday morning and I was showing him around the area and he's like, wow. We were able to actually walk up it yesterday morning without an issue.
Right.
But yeah, that was post home pretty good. And it doesn't look steep, and it is.
It is. It's steep.
It was camera angles. It lies.
Yeah. And the path, the trail is not that wide. And when you go down over the hill, you could end up in the creek.
No, I'm talking about where the snow machine was.
Oh, where the snow machine was. No, that's
right.
It's just equally steep all over.
Yep. Back here, Trucker says, Scott, can you post Marketplace Boutique's link? She is here somewhere.
Oh.
Yep, please do.
Marketplace Boutique.
This guy just dropped PTL Fabrications.
Nice.
Living in Alaska says birch just started budding. So we'll be tapping in a day or two. Ooh, very nice.
I was looking at ours and we're I don't see any.
No, it's gonna be a little bit. We're still too cold at night.
We're cold at night. Yeah. But that's the time
that's usually when it runs. I have to look at my Facebook page because we posted the videos of when we were tapping 2 years ago.
Yeah, we did.
And we're not going to tap this year because, we might tap a little bit so we can get a little bit of the birch water for you.
I do like the birch water, but I can't remember the degrees, but with maple syrup, it's important to have warm days, cold nights.
Yeah, it's the same way with birch.
Yeah, and I think it's the same way with
birch. I want to build
what makes it run.
I want to build a small sugar shack before we start tapping so I can get in there, boil it properly, not doing it in the house.
Yeah, and you don't want the buzz to get too big before you tap.
Right.
it will get bitter
Gets
and
bitter.
interfere with the running.
Brun says, hi, everyone. Bit hard to type all names. I'm cleaning and listening. Not a problem, Brun. You do your thing.
Good girl.
You're listening.
Cleaning.
Mike says, man, talking about gardening really makes me want to snow in
to be
my garden,
gone.
My seed potatoes are ready for planting. Mariah wants to grow zucchinis, cucumbers, and squashes and tomatoes.
Yeah.
For starch. Yeah.
Nice.
I did put some cucumbers in too. So
we have cukes.
Hey, and speaking of trouble, Mac. There's Mac at Flagstaff, Alaska. That's our neighbor down the trail. When he comes up here, he's our neighbor. When he's not, he's back down in the south. Says hello, everyone. Hi, Robert, Sarah. Hopefully you and Shelly are doing good.
Yes.
And tell Joey I said hi.
Yeah.
And Backyard Truckers, Marketplace Boutiques. You still here?
Yeah.
Scott's dropping links. Appreciate that, Scott, as always. And Rebecca says, you are correct, Rob. I am so busy. Yes, I know how you are, Rebecca.
Yes.
I know you're always making something.
Good for you.
You're amazing. Mike says, did you hear Jim laughing through the trees during a sled event? No, I think he might have been the one that flipped me over.
He could have been.
Crazy old toot. And Cordless Tool, good evening from Big Lake, Alaska.
Oh, good evening.
Good to see you in here. Hopefully you're not causing too much trouble down in Big Lake.
Cause as much as you
can. Roger from Grizzly Acres Home says, well, as expected, I didn't make it to the property as I was on foot from the road and it's a 6-mile hike each way.
Oh, it's a long way.
But taking the snow machine tomorrow as the trail is still solid so far.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Use your machine, Roger.
Absolutely.
I've seen you had the one for sale. Did somebody pick it up from you already? I can't remember what it was. I know it was more of a mountain machine than what I have. And Rebecca says, Rebecca, yes, you are so busy. She is
hardworking.
Always doing something.
Always something fun.
And the thing is that lady knows her car stuff too.
Yes. Quite.
Mike says, good evening, Cordless Tool. It's a beautiful evening, isn't it? Indeed it is, says Cordless Tool.
Good.
And there's Brooke Trout. You've been quiet tonight, my friend. Says, I like peanut and butter squash.
Peanut butter squash?
Peanut butter squash.
What?
What is peanut butter squash?
I don't know it.
All right, Brooke Trout. Spill the beans. What is it?
Yep. We need inquiring minds need to know.
The barman say, I learned my lessons with planting before Memorial Day. We always get 1 or 2 nights freezing temps. So it just don't pay, especially if I have 7.
7. Yeah, you have lots of gardens.
You guys have a lot of gardens.
A lot of gardens.
We always start about this time in the house.
Right.
And last year, some of the plants were this tall before we got them off the barn. But that's also because we had the 3 feet of snow in April.
We did.
Yeah, so that kind of set us back.
We had a bit this year too.
Yeah, but there was in
in
mid to late April that we had it last year.
Yeah, it was.
And we're gonna try to find a way for heating the barn. I've got a couple of things in mind that I'm going to try this to get going this summer. I don't know if I'll have everything to do it, but I'm going to try like heck.
Well, we'll have a little bit anyway.
Yep. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I know.
That's going to be a fun video.
It is.
Let's see. Living Alaska says is one of the kids' live streams I was getting Rosie the pig put up and she turned on me, bit my shin and tossed me back. She's definitely moody and ate.
The other 8 are sweet
and just want to be cuddled.
Pigs
can be funny.
They're funny.
We have a friend. It's actually John Hogan's cousin up in Vermont. She's got a little pig that lives in a house with her, and that little thing got pretty nasty with her recently, and she got hurt.
That's not good.
But Brownie's still in the house.
That would be the end of Brownie.
Brownie might have been bacon.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lynn, if you're listening. And Angie, don't tell her. Hogan's over there. Let's see. Ira says the blue hubbers were 30 pounds and about enormous vines that roamed all over my garden. Yeah, they put out a lot of vines. I know the last time we had them, they were probably about the same size, 30 to 40 pounds.
That's big.
And it's hell to cut them open. I think I used, last time I grew one, I think I used a reciprocating saw to get
Yeah, I
into
was
it.
going to say, I have a lovely new little chainsaw.
No, you don't want the oils from the chainsaw.
No, you don't.
Good
Ew.
reciprocating saw work good.
Yeah. I can sort of manage a reciprocating job.
Yeah. Yeah, you were doing it down in Florida because
Yeah,
you're cutting your bamboo with.
Bamboo, yeah.
And Jerry from Butler Family Pros says, big thank you to Scott for dropping the links.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Living Alaska, 5 babies are looking for a new future frying pan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not set up for pigs. Otherwise, I
That's
might be
all right
tempted
with
to
me.
take one.
I don't mind.
I'm trying to convince her to let me get rabbits because of fertilizer.
Oh.
She just, if it's cute, she
They're
don't want to
too
have.
cute.
She don't want to have to worry about it getting put into the frying pan or into the cook pot.
I already have a favorite chicken.
Yeah, and Orange is not going to get
Orange
killed.
is not. She's going to be a pet chicken.
Yeah, Orange will be a pet chicken. So
yes,
we got another one out there. It's like
brown.
reddish and brown.
Yeah, she's not a Rhode Island red by any means.
But when I bring them this time of year, we feed them beans and rice along with a little bit of crumble.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm walking towards the chicken coop and I said, I got food, she's pushing everybody out of the way to get back in the coop to be out the door for when I set the tin down with all the food in it. And she just dives head first into it. That's just crazy. And there's Marketplace Boutique saying, oh, so sweet. Must be about Zeus. It ain't about me.
Or somebody thanking for, maybe they put up a thing.
Max says, I thought there was going to be a knockdown, drag out fight. My money was on Sarah, though. Yep. Yeah, he remembers it.
Yeah, it was funny.
I think I told her to shut her pie hole.
Yeah,
and his face went, why?
And I just gave him a quick comeback.
And that's what we do.
Yeah.
We do a lot of wordplay with each other just to pick on each other and give each other a hard time.
And a laugh.
And the years that we've been together, we've had 2 arguments in the last 10 minutes.
No.
Life's too short to worry about arguments. You just do what you got to do. You be happy. That's the big thing. Be happy. And Clint says, big old sweetie. It's definitely talking about you.
Or Zeus.
I was trying to be, I try to be nice. And no. Yeah, right. Get out of here. And Mike says, speaking of Girdwood, the unwritten rule of the gas station in Girdwood is you either stop or you're wrong. If you know, you know. I'll find out.
Is it the last station on the road or something?
I have no idea. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Alaska at the Cord says hello to Cordless Tool. Living Alaska, who up north had the dog that had to have surgery? Was that Zeus?
No.
Or was he, or is she doing? How was she?
No.
That wasn't Zeus. I don't know who that was.
Zeus. I don't know.
I don't know anybody that had to have a surgery with a pup.
But I hope they're fine.
Lynn says Zeus heard the request of his fans.
Yes, he did.
Brun's saying hi to Alaska Cut the Cord, and they're saying hello back.
That's sweet.
It says hello, hello, Brun Free, all the others and others that I have missed. Scott Brianna says I'm the second oldest.
The second
okay.
Oldest. Excellent. Take some responsibility.
Second oldest is that out of 5
5
girls?
Oh,
is that what you're meaning, Scott? Or
Brianne?
Yeah, Brianne. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of girls. Or is there a boy in there too? I can't remember.
Let's hope not. Girls are better.
Yes, she just got the look. Mike says I end up renting an excavator through Adam this summer and get some long overdue projects done with that piece of equipment. So I'll dig a hole.
Yeah, right.
Yep, exactly.
Good. Work smarter, not harder. My mother's favorite saying.
At least you can get one up there.
Yeah.
If I get one up here, it's never gone out.
Never going back.
I've got to buy it, otherwise I'm gonna get in trouble. The Bartmans say blue hubbards are an excellent trap crop plant. They attract squash bugs and to the squash vine borer. Butternut and royal acorn are resistant to bug squash.
Well, that's good to know. Very good.
And Marketplace says thumbed.
Thank
Ed says
you.
to Mike, that's exactly what you should do. Yep, exactly. Marketplace says, looked up Blue Hubbard. How pretty. Yep,
good.
they're pretty squish. Mike says, Zeus really wants to be part of the show
Yes.
tonight. Yes, he does.
It's a character.
4 girls, 1
outside now.
boy.
Oh,
The boy's the
it's
youngest.
the youngest.
He's going to have some problems. I got 3 stepbrothers, 1 sister, but my mom adopted a number of girls or took in a bunch of girls. So when I was growing up, it was just me and my sister. The other brothers were away from home. And then I had Linda, my sister, and then 2 or 3 others at any given time. And oh my God, they made my life a living hell. Let's see. Iris says, hi, RNS. Just check population 8,900. Used to be a lot larger in Fitzgerald. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, my town is a lot smaller.
Living in Alaska, do you get a lot of rhubarb up there?
We can do rhubarb.
At one point, Nancy told us she had a lot
bunch.
up here, and we only found 1 plant going. We now have that plant over there, and we have 2 or 3 over here by the woodshed.
3.
And we intend to get more. I do love rhubarb.
They were thin stalks last year, but they were new. So they will get they'll get better, and we'll just really encourage them. Hey,
this coffee walks and whatever. Good to see you in here. How are you doing? Haven't seen you a little bit. They're saying hi to Ruby. Oop. Matt AK says, well, that was fun. The county where I'm at set off their tornado sirens for a few minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Anything fun?
Tornadoes scare me worse than probably any other storm. I think it has to do with the unpredictability of it.
Yeah. Lynn says, I hope they were just testing them.
I hope they were testing. Yeah, that's just scary stuff.
Everybody's greeting one another. Okay. Matt says severe storms just to the east. And there's EG Wife. Good to see you in here.
Nice.
I hope you and Gary and the family are doing well. Everybody's telling Matt to be careful. Everybody's greeting EG Wife. And there's Joanne Twist.
Lovely.
How you doing, Joanne? Good to see you in here tonight.
Absolutely.
Monica says, I'm back. Had to fix dinner, fast and eat. Not a problem, Monica.
Well done, Monica.
And Alone says, what was for dinner, Monica?
Yeah.
Shrimp, stuffed potatoes.
Oh.
Ooh, that sounds good for me. Not you.
I can't eat it. My mouth swells up and my throat swells shut.
She's allergic to it.
I am. Shrimp, crab, lobster. 3 of my favorite things. The only thing I ever knew I wanted to order when we went out to eat, and I can't eat them.
Yep.
At all.
And see the barman say, Barb and I went on a maple syrup tour. One family had already collected 12,000 gallons of maple syrup and made 690 gallons of maple syrup, non-commercial sales. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of boiling.
A lot of boiling and a lot of syrup.
Wow.
I probably told everybody I used to make maple cream.
Yep.
That was so good.
Monica's saying, thanks to Clint. And I appreciate that. Definitely was super fast. Ron saying hi to Ira. Monica saying hi to Bron. And Mike says to Monica, oh my, that sounds amazing. My wife is making homemade pizza tonight. Ooh, that sounds good.
Too bad we can't just pop in on people.
Right. Grizzly Acre says, not sold yet. It's a summit. Still hoping to get the other one. But been off work last week and this week again. So got a different job I lined up. Plus I got a gold mine job lined up. Very good, Roger.
Good, Roger. Yeah.
Monica says, nice for Mike. I was wishing for pizza yesterday. I haven't had pizza in a while.
Oh, well, 3 years.
No, we had pizza down at the pizzeria in town.
Yeah, we did. And it wasn't that bad.
No,
and I had pizza at the brewery. And it was very good.
Yeah, you went down to Mary.
I went with Mary.
Yeah, there's Molly, Pest Hunter's Best Catch. Good to see you in here, Molly. I hope you're doing well. And the Bartman said typo 12,000 gallons. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Living Alaska says, I hate doing it, but we have had to
isolate
isolate her
oh,
from the kids
yeah.
and animal safety just until I can get post dug and new pen for her.
Right.
She is sweet, but I think the season is getting to her. Yeah, probably.
It could be. She's edgy.
Yep. Everybody's greeting one another. It's good. Going down the line here. Living Alaska, that's the hardest part about
4-H, yeah.
is the family gets a little attached in processing. It's hard.
Yeah, I had a terrible time with that.
That's Sarah's issue. That's why she doesn't want me to have bunnies. But
no bunnies.
I'd like to have the bunnies for the meat and for the fertilizer.
I know.
Because with the bunny poo, it can go right up to the garden almost immediately. Let it dry a little bit and take it away.
Yeah, but they're so cute.
They are cute. And they look great as a coat too. Sorry, anybody that likes bunnies.
Yes, but the bunny fur is not that durable. It doesn't really hold up well.
My mother had a fur coat that was 40 years old. Well, that's how you treat it and how you take care of it. Brianna says 4 girls, 1 boy. He is the youngest. Yep.
Yes, poor baby.
Ira says ACTC, Monica, and we all missed. I type slow. Not a problem, Ira. No worries.
It's okay.
Monica says, I have to run. See you all in the next live. Bye, Miss Monica.
Bye, Monica.
Good to see you in here for a little bit.
Yes. Have a good week.
Hopefully you guys are doing well. We'll see you over. Let's cut the cord here in about half an hour. Living Alaska, an excavator makes everything easier. If you can get it to your house.
I have a pointy shovel, a metal pointy shovel.
Yep. Mike says, good night, all. I need to step out now. Have a great evening, everyone, and a great week. Rob, I need to give you a call. We're interested in Starlink, and I want to ask you some things about it. Not a problem, Mike. Give me a call tomorrow, buddy.
Sure.
I'll be in and out of the house getting wood in the morning and then getting the garden stuff prepped. So just give me a call. When I'm around the house, the phone will work, not away from the house. Iris says, when I sold at the farmer's market upstate, I grew tromboncino squash and the resist vine borer. It can be used as summer
when young and like butternut. Wow,
sure. Very nice.
I'm not
That's good to know.
With them. Yeah,
I'll have to look into that one
because it's actually not that different here from upstate New York for growing.
A little colder.
A little shorter growing season is the big deal. Yeah.
Rebecca says, I have 4 older sisters and 3 older brothers. I'm the youngest of the family.
Ooh.
That's a bunch.
That is.
That's 8.
Yeah, usually the youngest is a privileged character, but you seem to have gotten all the work.
Yeah, you know your stuff, so you've got more first-hand experience than most.
Yes.
Living in Alaska, we let the pigs out, and they eat a lot of the rhubarb and low bush cranberries. I think it did add flavor and a lot healthier and natural. Our main diet is moose, homegrown pork, salmon, and halibut. Yes. Well, unfortunately, I have yet to get a moose. No, I have got some halibut, or not, a little bit of halibut, and I've gotten a fair amount of salmon. This year is going to change that. Yeah, I will get a moose this year. I'm bound and determined, and if everything works out right, hopefully I'll be taking a trip with Adam to go north to go out to caribou.
I love caribou.
So do I. I just got to get out there and practice more with my bow.
Our pigs, there was a bakery in our town, and they had a day-old bakery part. And by the second day, they were giving away a lot of baked goods. So I went once a week or so and got stuff for my pigs. And it worked fine. They were happy. They got fat. The meat was good. Certainly not as healthy as free range.
No. Big family expedition. I got to get back to work. I'll see you on the next time. Not a problem. Good. We will look forward to seeing you. Lynn says to us, I can't either, Sarah. Or can't eat them either, Sarah.
Yeah. Right.
More for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to. We lived close to town, so when I knew the people were coming to help my husband at the time with the butchering, I just went to town.
Yep.
Did some distracting shopping, and that was the end of that.
Yep. Living Less says, along with the Lynn cod and rockfish, if it's available, don't forget Prince William prawns and dungeons.
I can't have
Yeah,
prawns
I
either.
like cod. I really like cod. And Adam did give me some yellow eye last year, and oh my God, that was amazing.
It was good.
That was really good stuff.
That was very good.
Mm.
Prawns, I think, are too shrimpy for me.
They are. You wouldn't be able to eat. It's a
I
shellfish.
can't eat them.
Crustacean. I mean,
yeah,
you can have shellfish. You can't eat crustaceans.
exactly. Yeah, and what was my other favorite thing? There was something that I could eat it once it was cooked, but I couldn't clean it because it eats shrimp. I can't remember what it was.
Alone says, I can eat shrimp, crab, lobsters, but not mollusks.
Mollusks.
Like clams, oysters, and such. Scallops were the most intense allergic reaction I've ever had. Wow.
Wow. I can eat
She can eat scallops.
Clams, oysters, and scallops, but not, oh, my lips swell up and my throat swells shut. It's not a pretty picture.
Bye, Ruby. It was good seeing you here, Ruby. Flint says, good to see everyone. Got to run for now. Hopefully, I'll see you at Let's Cut the Cord. Stay safe.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And there's Gary from Belt Loop 29. How you doing, Gary? Good to see you. I'm behind on the chat, but not bad. Oops. So, living in Alaska, are you heading up to the pipeline migration for caribou? I think that's where Adam was talking about the Hall Road. I don't know all the areas yet living in Alaska, so I'm still learning a lot here. But we're going to do bow. We're not going to use rifle. Alone says, good night, everyone who is going for the night. Thanks for
hopping the live stream. Yeah.
What Sarah said. I don't know why I can't read tonight. The farmers say, alone, how are the seeds coming? Looks like you still have enough snow left to melt before planting inside.
Outside, outside. They're inside in
talking
solo cups. Oh, alone. Oh, duh.
Yep. Gary says, I've always seemed to be a day late and an hour short. Not a problem, Gary. You made it in. That's what matters. Ira says they were weird sausage rub, but squashes. But exceptional seller for me at the moment. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to look into those.
Yeah.
I like unique foods. So.
And he's a really good cook.
Living in Alaska's had made kind of Kodiak scallops and developed an allergy to scallops and blue crabs only. It's odd. Wow, that's weird.
It is odd.
That's really strange.
Yeah, because I didn't grow up with shellfish, or crustaceans, but developed an allergy like.
Gary at Belt Loop 29. Thank Scott for dropping links. Living in Alaska says it was definitely rough in the Coast Guard and not able to eat scallops the last 10 years. That would be hard.
Very hard.
I like my seafood. Wow, we're actually almost to the bottom. I think we are at the bottom.
Good job.
And Alone says that is weird too. Living in Alaska. Scott saying thumbs up, but a heart. Alone says seeds are coming along slowly. Been too cold in the cabin with me not burning much wood this year. Might be buying plants this year. Oh well. You could still start them. Well, you do keep the house cooler from what you told us. So
yeah. And Rob has been after me. Keep the fire going. Keep the fire
just
going.
A light fire. It doesn't have to be anything raging.
It gets hot in here.
It's been out for an hour, and it's actually gained temperature in here. We're up to 77.
That's plenty unusual. Warm. Thank you for people. Yeah. Too warm for people and just nice for plants.
Barma say exactly to Ira.
Yeah.
Ira says, Rob would love to send you some Tomachino squash seeds. Rob, is your address and link? Our address should be in our about section.
Okay.
On our YouTube channel. If not, I will get a hold of me and I'll send it to you on Facebook. Alone says, you jump off for a moment if you're signing off before I get back. Just want to say thank you to the fellow mods and both of you for a great live stream. Love you all.
Thank you.
Not a problem, Alone. We'll see you over to Let's Cut the Cords if we're gone before you get back.
Yep.
Just be safe, whatever you're doing. Ed said, more shellfish for me. Selfish with the shellfish.
I used
right?
to
exactly.
Just love it. It was my absolute favorite.
When I go into town every now and then I'll get like a shrimp ring or something like that and just munch out on that because I don't get it very often.
I can barely have it in the house.
Iris says, Rob, you need Tromboncino too if needed. Yep. Hey, I'll take if you got them, I'll take them.
Absolutely.
I'll definitely try them. Living in Alaska says 77 is way too hot.
Yes.
We've got a portable AC in the summer, and once the house is in the 80s, it runs all day off solar.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah,
our house does not get that warm on the inside, and if it does, I just turn a fan on. So it's not horrible.
The insulation he did a great job in insulating this place.
Yeah.
And it keeps it cooler in summer and warmer in winter. It's
now,
very comfortable all year.
And one thing we have going for us too is the underside of the house is really dry. Jim did put sand down. I don't know where he got all the sand from.
No idea.
But now that we have it underpinned, the underside of the house stays cool. So I can always turn the fan that we have down there that heats it in the wintertime so the pipes don't freeze. I can always turn it reverse and pump cold air into the house. So there's lots of different things I can do.
Lots of ways. He's very handy.
Yeah. And Scott's dropping Adam and Phyllis's link. I appreciate that, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Make sure you guys hang around a little bit longer so we can go over and pester Adam and Phyllis. What's the animal for today?
There's an animal for the day.
We always have some kind of weird subject when we go over that.
Yeah, we always have something going on.
It's a tongue twister, right? Follow Alaska. I'm burning up and it's 63. I'm comfortable around 70 or lower.
Yeah.
Right now we're keeping a little bit warmer because we do have all the plants in here. I found that because if we wait to start them out in the greenhouse, they're not going to have enough time to grow because the greenhouse is on the second story, so it's going to get cooler quicker than something on the ground. It's going to retain the heat in the ground. So we have to be careful how we do things. Onto it says it's freezing here in Auslan today. What's your temperature down there? Onto it. Yeah, Ed, exactly. What's considered freezing in Aussie?
Yeah. Good question.
It says Damascus goat.
For eating? For growing?
I don't know.
For milking?
Living in Alaska says our crawl space stays about 48 degrees. I tested it and kept root vegetables for a year, and they were as crisp as the day they were picked. The crawl space or root cellar is great. We have a root cellar at the cabin. Unfortunately, underneath this house, it's
too shallow.
It's too high. At one end, we're about a foot and a half, about a foot off the ground on one end. At the other one, we're almost 5 feet off the ground. And the first winter here was not underpinned in any way, shape, or form. So the pipes going to the septic system, which is basically a crib, froze up in the first freeze. This year,
nothing
with the insulation down there, and I put a vent blowing down there from inside the house, and so it helps recirculate the air. That actually kept the pipes from freezing except for once, and that's because a critter got in there and knocked out the insulation.
That was.
I'm hoping if we can.
It thawed real quick.
Yeah, it thawed quick. I'm hoping this year that we can actually get a little bit more insulation, put another layer down there, so it's actually R20, and then I should be able to not have to worry about putting the fan down there next winter.
It makes a huge difference in the way the whole house stays warm because the floor is never cold. The upstairs, of course, gets a little too hot.
It says it's got to be the ugliest goat ever made. I don't know what
really.
I'll have to look it up later. Damascus goat.
Damascus.
Onto it says it's 17 degrees Celsius there. That's not that cold. Come on.
Well, it's fairly
cold. It's cold for them because they're usually hot in the summer. Follow Alaska says Daryl comes home and he gets cold now. He has gotten used to the warm. They keep man camp. So now he's trying to get used to it warm for him. Keep it warmer for him.
Yeah.
Sourdough says
the fainting goat.
Animals topic. Wait a minute, what was the goat? The Damascus goat.
Damascus goat. Yeah.
So we get either the fainting goat or the Damascus goat. Be ready, Adam and Phyllis. Living in Alaska says this year will be water glass for some eggs for a long term. Yeah, we water glass. We actually unfortunately, I stacked some of our water glass eggs too high and some crushed,
Some
so we wound up having to
cracked,
dish a bunch of them because, oh my God, I opened it up and it stank.
Oh, awful.
But we usually water glass over the summertime. We'll usually have about, I think we had about 10 dozen last winter.
Yeah, we had a lot.
And we make sure we have them for the whole winter.
And it does work. It gives the hens a break for one thing, because we keep it a little dark in winter, and and they don't lay as much, of course.
It says Google a picture of them.
Yeah, I do.
Climbing goats. I had a friend in Texas that had Spanish climbing goats. There would be 30 of them up the mesquite trees. Yeah,
oh my gosh, I have not seen those.
Fellow Alaska says they eat to sourdough. They used to have some fainting goats. I know people that had those in Florida. They're funny. Living in Alaska. What do you do for water lines, sweating, and moisture buildup, especially during the breakup? Well, this will be the first time we've actually had the under the house working. Right. Last winter we had the water tank. We had a 100-gallon water tank in the bathroom, and we had no issues. We'll see what it does this year underneath the house. Our area, because we're on a hill, does not get very wet up here.
It's good drainage.
Yeah, we got good drainage. I will be adding some French drains around the edge of the house just to help get rid of the water quicker.
And the other thing we're doing is collecting from the eaves.
Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of roof rainwater collection this year. Sorry, tongue tied.
So that will help the.
Yeah, and Rebecca says there is emojis. There isn't on the emoji. There isn't a Damascus goat. Nope. Gary's saying hello to Rebecca. Sourdough says to follow Alaska. Not sure I could handle all of them fainting and walk out. Might get couples. It might get a complex. Yeah. Cute. It says 17 degrees or 62 Fahrenheit. Well, onto it. If you're going to come up here in the wintertime to see the lights, you better get used to cold, dear.
Yep.
Scott is saying fainting goats with purple eyes are the best. I never seen the purple eyes.
Nope.
Living in Alaska, do you have a video or recipe you can share? Will be our first time. On the water glassing, yes.
Oh yeah.
I think I do have a short on it. I will see if I can find a link to the short, and I'll send it over to you. It's not hard. It's pretty much you get 1/4 water to 1 ounce. I think it's either an ounce or I believe it's an ounce of lime, pickling lime.
I think it's an ounce.
But I'll find a video and send it over to you, Scott. Follow Alaska. We only had 2, and they were always falling over every little thing, right? They are cute, though.
They are cute.
Onto it says, Ed, it's been mid-30s, then dropped to 17. I like the cold and can't wait for winter. Okay. She wasn't complaining about the cold then. And there's Adam and Phyllis' link. And Becca's saying, sup to Gary. And Ed says onto it, Ozzy, hopefully you have a pleasant winter this year with perfect temps. Exactly. Yes. Oh, and there's Matt's back. Welcome back.
Yay.
So I'm back. Woo. That was a crazy hailstorm. Well, hopefully you're okay. Anyways, I'm glad you guys stuck around for all the fun tonight with Zooey being a pit of puppy.
He's outside.
He's still outside?
Yes. I'll let him.
Wow. What a mean mommy.
He
she kicked him out of the house and said, on that dog.
But he has not been crying and scratching.
Right?
He's probably laying in a snowbank.
Yeah, he does like a snowbanks, and he'll be laying them in them until they disappear. You see it? I gotta take her drink away from her. She didn't realize she already let him in. No more Manhattans. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna get bit.
Oh.
Living Alaska, thanks for working on some soap for the first time. I've been soaking ash for lye from the wood soap. Very good. Follow Alaska's laughing. Onto it says, thanks, Rob and Sarah. You're welcome onto it.
Thank you.
It says -5 Celsius is perfect weather. Perfect t-shirt weather. right? Anyways, guys, we're gonna end this here. Let's all remember pester Adam and Phyllis. Don't
That'll be
start your
fun.
live yet, Adam and Phyllis. Come on, give me a few minutes to get everything closed down so I can be over there ready for you guys. We want to thank all the moderators that came in today and were able to help us out. Ashley usually drops a lot of links. Scott does too. Ashley's, as we know, is on the road, which is great. I want to thank everybody for being in here. You guys are great. The support that you guys show us is amazing. All the times you come in and chat with us here, watch the videos, make the comments, and some of you guys, get in touch outside of YouTube on like Facebook and stuff like that. We appreciate that.
That's really nice.
Being up here in the bush, we don't have a lot of people we talk to. Yeah. I felt bad with Ashley when he first got here. He's like, and I'm like, Ashley, I'm sorry. We have bush syndrome out here.
Right.
If we talk too much, just tell us to shut up.
He was very tolerant.
He was talkative too.
Yes. He was excited to be in Alaska.
he was really excited to be in Alaska. And I can say I don't blame him.
No, not a bit.
And hopefully Ashley finds his place here. Because I think he'd be a really good fit.
It's a good, yes, exactly. He's well suited.
Let's see. It's a couple more heading out here. It says, onto it says, yep, you're an Alaskan, Ed.
Yes, absolutely.
Ira says, thanks, Rob and Sarah. Not a problem. Urban Bucket says, good night, good evening, and thanks again for a great live. You're welcome. Hogan says, love you, brother, off to bed. Not a problem, Hogan.
Right.
I'll get in touch with you next day or so, John. I've got to get some stuff done around here tomorrow, finish some filming for a video, but I will get in touch with you next day or so. Anyways, guys, we appreciate you all being here, coming in, hanging out with us, and asking us questions, and just listen to us ramble and listen to our crazy dog. And crazy us.
It's a trip.
But anyways, let's all head over to Adam and Phyllis. We'll see you over there. You guys have an amazing night, and we'll see you next week and on the next video.
Absolutely.
Bye for now.
Yep.
Bye.